Hello students, welcome back to my class. Today this is my video number 5. Video number 5 again on mathematics and the same topic, introduction to trigonometry, will be continued. Today in this class we are going to see some other important basic things in trigonometry, and this time I am going to show you what are the values of trigonometric ratios of standard angles. These angles 0, 30, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degrees, these angles are called standard angles. Now let's see what are the values of these angles with the trigonometric ratio: sine, cos, tan, cot, sec and cosec. Sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90. And how to remember the table, this also I will show you. So let's start with this. Sine 0, remember, in this table, to write this table, you just have to remember the values of sine. If you remember the values of sine, the other values for cos, tan, cot, sec and cosec you can easily write. Sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and sine 90 is 1. Sine 0, 0, sine 30, 1 by 2, sine 45, 1 by root 2, sine 60, root 3 by 2, sine 91. Just memorize these values, these 5 values. That's it for sine. Now what about the remaining, how to write? Now for cos, write the same values in reverse order. Write the same values in reverse order. That means whatever is sine 90, that will be cos 0. So 1 will come here, reverse order. Then this root 3 by 2 will come here. It means sine 60 is root 3 by 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. In this way, sine and cos, they have same values for some different angles. Right. Now if we are writing this in reverse order, 1, then root 3 by 2, then next 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 will come at the same place. So that means cos 45 and sine 45 are same, 1 by root 2. Then what about cos 60? Cos 60 will be this, 1 by 2. See, we are going in reverse order, 1, then root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, then 1 by 2. Then next what will come? 0. This 0 will come here. That means cos 90 degree is 0. That's it. Now we wrote for cos. Now let's write for tan. Remember that tan theta is equal to sine theta divided by cos theta. Now question comes, why? See here, sine theta divided by cos theta. We know that sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse divided by, and cos is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So this hypotenuse gets cancelled, so we get opposite divided by adjacent. And we know that opposite divided by adjacent is the definition of tan. So can we write this opposite divided by adjacent as tan? Yes. So we have it. Sine theta divided by, this is an important result. This is an important result. Sin theta divided by cos theta is always equal to tan theta. So to get the values of tan, we can divide sin by cos. Divide them. 0 divided by 1. That will give you the tan value of tan 0. Sin 0 divided by cos 0 will give you tan 0, because sin divided by cos is tan. Sin divided by cos is tan. So tan 0 divided by 1 is 0. 0 by 1. 0 divided by any number is always 0. 0 divided by 1 is 0. Then 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. Again this 2 will get cancelled, right? What is left? 1 by root 3. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Then 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. Same numbers. When we divide same numbers, we get 1. So tan 45 is 1. Now tan 60, root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. Right? Sin 30 divided by cos 30 will give you tan 30. Sin by cos is tan. So this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. We get root 3 by 1. Root 3 by 1 is same as root 3. Any number divided by 1 is same number, right? So we get root 3. 1 by 0. This is an important result. 1 by 0. Any number divided by 0 is always undefined. It's not defined. So the value of tan 90 is not defined. That's it. Now, what about the values of cot? We know that cot is reciprocal of tan, right? Cot is reciprocal of tan. So if tan is opposite divided by adjacent, cot is adjacent divided by opposite, right? So if tan 0 is 0, then cot 0 will be its reciprocal. Then what is the reciprocal of 0? Remember, 0 divided by 1, we can write 0 as 0 by 1, right? 0 can be written as 0 by 1 because 0 by 1 is 0 again. Now take the reciprocal of this, that will become 1 by 0, right? Take the reciprocal of this. So this will become 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is what? That is undefined. Any number divided by 0 is not defined. So the cot 0 is not defined. Now what about cot 30? Tan 30 is root 3 by 1 by root 3. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So cot 30 will be root 3 by 1. That is root 3. Then tan 45 is 1. Cot 45 will also be 1. Tan 60 is root 3. So cot 30 will be 1 by root 3. Tan 90 is not defined. What is the reciprocal of not defined? Reciprocal of not defined is 0. Reciprocal of not defined is 0. So that will become 0. 0 and not defined are reciprocals of each other. Okay, then sec. Sec is reciprocal of cos. Sec is reciprocal of cos. Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. So sec will be hypotenuse divided by adjacent. So reciprocal. To write the values of sec, we have to see the reciprocal. We have to take the reciprocals of cos. What is the value of cos 0? It's 1. So sec 0 will be reciprocal of 1. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. 1 by 1. You do it reciprocal. 1 by 1 again. That will be 1. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Sec 30 will be 2 by root 3. Reciprocal of cos. Sec is reciprocal of cos. Then 1 by root 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So sec 45 will be root 2 by 1. That is root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Sec 60 will be 2 by 1. That is 2. Cos 90 is 0. So sec 90 will be reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 0? Not defined. Okay. Cosec. Cosec is reciprocal of sine. Cosec and sine are reciprocals. So sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Cosec is hypotenuse divided by opposite. Reciprocal. So the values of cosec will be reciprocals of values of sine. Sine 0 is 0. So cosec 0 will be not defined. As I already told you, 0 and nd not defined are reciprocals of each other. Okay, then sine 30 is 1 by 2. Cosec 30 will be 2 by 1. That is 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So cosec 45 will be root 2 by 1. That is root 2. Then sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So cosec 60 will be 2 by root 3. See, reciprocals. Root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3. 1 reciprocal will be 1 only. These are the values of trigonometric ratios of some standard angles. Now see, I completed the table. Only one line is important. If you remember this line, you can easily complete the table. As I showed you, right? Cos, you just write the values of sine in reverse order, so they will be the values of cos. Then sine divided by cos will give you tan, this divided by this divided by this divided by this will give you tan, this divided by this will give you the value of tan. Then for cot, write the reciprocals of tan. For sec, write the reciprocals of cos. For cosec, write the reciprocals of sine. That's it. These are the values. You have to remember this table. Let's move on to next topic in Introduction to Trigonometry, and the next topic is trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. These are trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Sine 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, tan 90 minus theta, cot 90 minus theta, sec 90 minus theta, cosec 90 minus theta. 10th standard students, grade 10 students will have this only. Grade 11 and grade 12, they have more than this. 180 minus theta, 270 minus theta, 360 plus theta, 270 plus theta, like this. But for SSLC students, for grade 10 students, this is enough. We have just this. Now, what about this? Sine 90 minus theta will be equal to what? Sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta, remember that these results, whenever we have complementary angles of 90, complementary angles, then trigonometric ratio changes to its cofunction. We know, I have already showed you in that previous video, sine and cosine are cofunctions of each other. Sine and cosecant are reciprocals, but sine and cosine are cofunctions of each other. So sine changes to its co. Sine and cos are co. Tan and cot are co. Sec and cosec are co-functions of each other. Sine and cos. So sine changes to cos. Then what must be the angle? This same angle must be attached to this. This must be attached. Now cos changes to its co-function. Sine and cos are co of each other. So that becomes sine. Now this one. Remember? This. After changing the function to its co-function, you have to take this angle with it. Now, for example, if it is like this, cos 90 minus a, that will be equal to sine, cos will change to its co because of 90, it will change to its co 90, then cos 90 minus a will become sine, then this angle, we have a here, so it will be sine a is angle. In the same way, if it is sine 90 minus phi, that will be equal to cos phi. It's like that, right? Now, this will be equal to tan. Tan and cot are co-functions of each other as well as reciprocals of each other. So tan will change to cot. Then cot will change to its co-function tan. And the same angle is taken. Then sec will change to its co-function cosec. Cosec, then this angle, theta. Then cosec 90 minus theta will be equal to sec theta. What does it mean? It means while solving problems, if you see sine 90 minus an angle, you can replace it by cos of that angle. If you see cos 90 minus an angle, then that can be written as sine of the same angle. These results are also useful in solving problems. Now, this is another important thing in trigonometry, Introduction to Trigonometry. I explained to you how the formulas came, basic trigonometric identities. I explained trigonometric ratios of standard angles, and I also explained trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Based on this knowledge, we will solve some problems in this video only. we have a question here. Here is the question. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, angle B is right angle. AB is equal to 24 centimeter. The length of AB is given 24 centimeter. BC is 7 centimeter. BC is given 7 centimeter. Determine, we have to determine the value of sine A cos A, then sine C cos C. Once here A, and then in the second question, angle is C with the trigonometric ratio. Right? Let's solve. To solve this, let's first find the third side of the triangle. How can we do that? We can do that using Pythagoras theorem. We have already done Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, and we know that this is hypotenuse. Opposite to 90 degrees always hypotenuse. The other two sides are adjacent and opposite. Now, according to Pythagoras theorem, square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares on other two sides. Right? Now, to find AC square is equal to AB is 24 plus BC is 7. Right? So, AC square is equal to 24 square. 24 square will be 576, and 7 square is 49. So AC square will be equal to, add them up, it will be 625. So AC will be equal to square root of 625. On removing the square, this will come under square root, right? Or you can say taking square root on both sides. So AC will be equal to square root of 625 is 25. 25 into 25 is 625, right? So hypotenuse here is 25. Now, let's find the value of these. We will determine sine A. The first question is we have to determine sine A. We all know that sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So sine A opposite divided by. Now question comes, which is opposite and which is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is fixed, opposite to 90 degree. Then opposite, we know that the side which is opposite to this angle, angle A is here. This is angle A. The side opposite to this will be opposite. So this will be adjacent. This is important. We are taking angle A with the trigonometric ratio. So the side which is opposite to angle A, opposite side will be opposite. And the remaining side will be adjacent. Right? So that will be opposite here is BC divided by hypotenuse is AC. So that will be 7 divided by 25. This is the value of sine A. Then cos A. Cos A. We know that definition of cos is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. We can directly write here adjacent is AB. AB is adjacent. Divided by AC is hypotenuse. So AB is 24 divided by AC is 25. So the value of sine A is 7 by 25 and the value of cos A is 24 divided by 25. Okay, now let's go to second question, question number 2, sub question number 2. Here, sine C. This time we have angle here, C with the trigonometric ratio. So the side which is opposite to C will become opposite, and the side which is attached to C will become, which is adjacent to C will become adjacent. This is important, sine C. Now sine is, we all know definition is opposite divided by hypotenuse, but this time because of this angle C, opposite is AB here, and hypotenuse is fixed, AC, which is always opposite to 90 degree, right? So AB is 24 divided by hypotenuse is 25. Then cos C. cos C. We know the definition, adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So that will be equal to adjacent. Here adjacent, this time because of angle C, adjacent is BC divided by hypotenuse is fixed AC. BC is 7 divided by AC is 25. We got the value of cos C, 7 divided by 25. Sin A is 7 by 25, cos A is 24 divided by 25, sin C is 24 divided by 25, cos C is 7 divided by 25. We solved one problem. Like this, there are other problems in the reader. We will solve in other videos. But today I want to solve some problems related to standard angles and complementary angles. Let's solve those.